welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV Online, where last time we took down two of the elemental fiends, Scarmillion and Barbar. The elemental fiend of wind. So there's two left. The elemental fiends of water and fire. Trying to think what their names are off the top of my head. I can't think of it now. But I know Golbez, the big bad, who does, it seem, still has Varshan's sibling. So that's good to know. We're hoping that we'd be able to get another vision by getting the crystal of Barbar, but unfortunately we got nothing. And after the fight, Zero passed out from overuse of Aether, so we brought her back to the source, where hopefully all the ambient Aether and everything will do her some good. You know what, though? This is the first instance of being able to bring another, like, I was gonna say good, but maybe she's more neutral aligned, at least at the moment. Like, being from another, like, I want to say dimension, but it's not. That's not the right word for it. And again, I'm not counting, like, the summons of the void sent from, like, the first and everything. This is a little bit different. Because even, like, or the 13th. Because even, like, going back and forth from the first, at least for anyone else other than the Warrior of Light, is still kind of near impossible. As a lot of risks. That's the whole thing Y'shtola is trying to do now. If we could figure out another way. I don't know. And again, we're still trying to figure out, I think, why it is that the 13th is able to encroach so much into the source. I don't know if it's fully explained that yet or not. I know they mentioned that there are such things as rifts that can lead back and forth, but not the real reason why. I know that the Alligans, there we go, was researching it. That's why, again, they're able to start the summoning process of the Void here. But again, I don't know if we've gotten that process necessarily down. Even with, like, the portal that we're currently using, it was still just, as far as I recall, it was just a normal kind of rift that Vitra found and just kind of sealed away for everyone's protection. We still can't yet at will figure a way to get to the other shards, I guess. Shards of the source. I don't know. It is still very, very interesting. And I feel like this is gonna help Y'shtola quite a bit. But we'll see. Alrighty. It was my pleasure to show you the city when first you arrived. I shall enjoy doing the same for Zero. This world is brimming with Aether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. Glad I am to hear that. So is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where that food came from. Apple, was it? Well, I don't expect I'll collapse again. It'd be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Marie's Mahane it is, then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Millie. Am I able to... just all the way there. Alright, fine. Can I use an Ethernet shard? Well... having everyone follow me. I think I can. Yep. Cool. Talk to both of them. We could attempt to introduce Zira to Mary herself, but Milil is more likely to be available. This is the place. The air is different here, and I speak not of the heat. There's a texture to it, a fullness, unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Hannish cuisine is quite fragrant and delicious. I hope you will agree. Welcome to Mirrod's Mayhem. Greetings, Milieu, and may I introduce you to Zira. She is an esteemed guest, and I ask that you see to her meals during her stay. Ah, yes. Mirrod has told me all. Please, come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. 'Twas here that Shant obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire, 'tis certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. Who are the ones there, moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? The dancers. They move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. 'Tis a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We Voidsents prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your girl too must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. Well, let us move on. I propose we visit Balshan's Bazaar, where goods the world over may be found. Given any reason to. I keep going towards that, and I do not mean to. Don't worry, Nashu. Eventually, we will talk. Oh god, and I just now remembered. I have keys to look for in Charlian as well. Alright. That's fine. What are all these things for? What do you do here? This is a marketplace, where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Razatan has served as a trading hub, and here you'll find not only local products, but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tomestones. If there's aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So that's what tomestones are for. Voidsent returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. They struck me as useless trinkets. I couldn't understand your obsession with them. On that subject, there appeared to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. I see. Your bargains may be linked to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Why, Master Vitra, how might we serve you this evening? If you're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there is no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. Thy Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think on it, you weren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start? That I was a soul occupying a vessel not my own? It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters... No, we'd love to hear your tale. No, I've had enough food for now. I can always obtain more without the need for inane chatter. Now, no need to decline outright. I dare say you are tired, so let us save it for another time and return to Megaduta. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Doesn't look like we're gonna stop for anything. So we will just go straight back. Yay. Some sort of fruit. Pitiful things, though. I imagine you'd need to eat a lot to derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Thavenaria weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vitra, and Shek too. If it isn't young Merab, and that must be your sister, Yashra. Is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Oh, just the other day, Astinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Truly, Astinian paid you a visit. That is well. Is she a new friend? Friend. You know what that is? What? You mean you don't? She is a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and is still unfamiliar with our language. Then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. Play with? Zeno seemed to enjoy himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? Absolutely not! More or less. Frick. More or less. I see, but is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed the great expanse. Why he risked life and limb. For you. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry, I couldn't explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. Well, we had better get back to our errands. Goodbye, it was nice to meet you. Bye. What are you thinking about? What is a friend? It is a seemingly simple question, but the answer is anything but. Only a child, innocent and pure, could reply with nary a moment's hesitation. Through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world. But the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange. Your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning. Bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. Hell yeah! Darkness warped all life around, even plants. Only now do I recall flowers and the value they held. Damn. Buried memory. A gentle smile plays on Vashon's lips. I believe Zero's time has been rewarded, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Megaduta. Oh, I just thought of something too. I have not really been... Oh god, I have kind of amassed quite a bit of money from the silver pieces. I should probably... Night World silver piece, a coin of ancient currency. Whatever design its face may have once borne is now entirely lost to time. Sells for 500. Oh, okay, so sells for the same amount, but just taking up more space. I should go back to... You know what? I forget what the town was called that I needed to rebuild. Was it in Higashi? It wasn't Kugane. Was it here, maybe? At least from the map, I don't remember Shirogane. So maybe I'll have to do that at some point. Welcome back, Master Bitter. Will you be heading to the guest chambers? Yeah. It just means I have more to do. Sick. I have more to do whenever I hit up a dungeon or raid or trial.
There's a lot of mortals.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
Yeah.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
Eidolons? I know it as
The
Eidolons.
And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Oh, that's gonna mess with me because I know them as Eidolons. Oh no. Eidolons.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows.
I hope you don't mind if I
And
just
in
call them
such strife,
Eidolons.
the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Void Sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Void Sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through. And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a void scent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light. Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more.
No, we're fools.
But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Steadied.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Void Scent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price.
We know.
And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more.
Oh, yeah?
I will consider this a deposit.
Oh, goodness. Well, apples are delicious. Please try some of the other delicious looking food. Have a slice of pizza. Or some chicken. Yup. Though our time in the void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives, and it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. The frick? Yeah! Golbez and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Of this we can be sure. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, that we shall return home together. Are we not gonna even acknowledge that that just passed by us and someone chased after it? Okay, fine. 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 Well, meanwhile, elsewhere. And then there were two, technically three if we're counting Golbez, which of course we are.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoria.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
So,
If I
what are they
may,
going
my
to war
lord,
against?
I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation. Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for screaming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Yeah,
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Some excitement for a change.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall. What irony that the blessed damned should set us free. As I swore so long ago. The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition shall be fulfilled!
Oh my. The first has been added to the unending codex. Once more into the void. Bashan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Ah, shit. As always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for Aether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At each stole the suggestion, I began providing said Aether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable, and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth to the void once more. I'm good if you are. Excellent. I shall inform Ishtoma and Estinian, then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, may I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chamber earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuj and Kama. Seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Oh, I need to go up. Oops. I messed it up. Hey.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-centered heart. But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. and I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed? So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I've been at the great work, discussing our experiences in the void with the alchemists. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest. If you're ready to go back to it, then so am I. So much aether. I can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. I could get used to this. Hey, stay as long as you want. Just don't kill people.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
You okay?
What is it?
Oh. No.
He's calling.
What is the meaning of this?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
Oh god, the bait.
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
I do not know.
No.
Could she have found a way home?
No.
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the Void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return?
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well.
We saw the tiny one just wandering
Very
around.
well. We would welcome your company.
I'm not gonna get over that.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust?
Alphino and Alizé!
Understood. We'll see you there. We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Gods reveal, lands tremble. Or is it Gods revel, lands tremble? Is it reveal? Revel. It's revel. Gods revel, lands tremble. Once more into the void is a lie! A cold reunion. So that was a dragon's roar. Quite a trick imbuing one's voice with Aether. We have no reason to doubt Vitra. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. Sister, is it really you? Xenian is understandably bewildered. By all accounts, Astasia is Golbez's prisoner, yet she was in the Source. It could be that she managed to escape from the Void, if only for a fleeting moment. But there is more conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. My friends are waiting. Oh, we're just gonna... Yeah, okay. Hey, I'm fine with that. I'm fine if it wants to just send me there. Hell yeah. Oh, it came. I trust you know the associates who will be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. People live in such places, do they? Not that I would presume to know their preferences, but it seems uncomfortable. I thought to depart from Radzatan sooner, but Ishtolan insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that so long as I am Varshan, it would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. Yay! I can't wait to see him!
Any moment now.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Yay! Alphino, Alizé!
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing a fine job.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The Allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides?
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapade closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
Yeah.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me too. Surely there was room enough for me and Rahar in the undersea vault.
She's so jealous. She's so jealous of Graha. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one.
I like how we all know that there's
But
gonna
on
be
a
a next
serious
one.
note,
I
are we
mean, I'm
sure
not
it's
gonna
wise to
disagree.
keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless,
Yeah, she's fine.
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north, perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Void Sent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
Not good.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
That or there's a rift.
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
That's true.
The very same I believe you have mastered.
Again,
While there
I
are no
like
known
that
Reapers
they
left in
mentioned
Garlemald,
this.
we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
There it is.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Train?
Eulus may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Don't mind me. God. Why didn't that take? Because reverse. Keep doing sudden deaths. uh. I won! Damn it! I was hoping for the card. Okay, boop. Nice, fun. 3 pluses in a row. the card! Give me the card! Plus. Oh, frick. I'm fucked. Holy crap, just give me the card. Card! So much fun. Fun. goodness sake, I just want this card, and then I'm done with this. Been playing this way too freaking long. It's painful. I don't understand same. I seriously don't understand. Fun. This. I just want the frickin' card. Give me the card. only one that I might actually freaking win. Give me the card. Give me the card. Thank you. Wait, no, wait. Frick, yeah, alright. It's fun. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. I had tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alphino and Adelaide, we might yet learn something of Adasha. I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Julius. He'll be glad to see you. The people here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with void scent. Oh, I meant to speak with Zero! I meant to speak with Zero! No! Frick it. Oh, Shent. What a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that it's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. It's mainly just directions. Apologies if we interrupt Julius, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefings, so you can come at a good time. Is this about the void scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper Arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manila's caverns. The Scythe Wielders forged pacts with Void Scent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. When some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of this art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sensed her presence in this land and had come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns he mentioned, but Alphino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Unless the last remaining functional one has broken down. Should still be over in the Cerulean Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Sid! Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Juturna Platform G using snowcraft. Expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Void Scent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. Of course. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. I should go and brief the contingent on the Void Scent issue, that they too may be prepared. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. Doesn't matter to me. I had to put it that way.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
We should get back to it. But before we do... Are you alright, Zira? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No. I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. This is one of the engineers, I think. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help. Whether we wanted to stay here or return home, for that, we're grateful. We're grateful to you too, Alizé. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we're hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired. The one abandoned in Cerulean Inges. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? Uh-huh. That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come with us back to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far so good, Shint. Let's be on our way. Keep forgetting just to talk to those around before talking to the main person. It's fine though. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with craft. Mm-hmm. Do everything I can to get her up and running again. But I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly. At least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong backs are going to make the work go faster. You have ours. You've finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye. We have a solid grasp of that area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for void scent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. To the mammoth! They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Shint? What's up? How about you, Zero? I will assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Quest is complete, yay! Alphino has been added to the Unending Codex. Alizé has been added to the Unending Codex. The Garlean Empire has been added to the Unending Codex. Magitech has been added to the Unending Codex. I can't say I understand Alizé's answer, but a debt is a debt. At first I didn't know what to make of Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her. I felt like you were, honestly. Alizé is fairly no nonsense, so makes sense. Alphino is in need of a helping hand. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsabard contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of the supplies to Tertian. and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Shent, it looks like you're with me then. Void scent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had a mind to go out and patrol the Eblan Rim. Shall we? Hell yeah. Void scent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully, not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any void scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Fair enough. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant void scent. Oh, should I go to the sparkle or the shadow? Well, go to the shadow also, real quick. Get over here, game. Don't look at me, overgrown rose. Survey surroundings, but do not spy any errant void scents. And then we're just gonna do a little boop on up. Wait. God, the shadows on the trees are messing with me. Ah, my eyes. Oh, there's still more. Let's go search for Alize.
All finished, are we? Good. The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Don't work yourself too hard now. Yeah, just don't. Try not to overdo it. Eh?
Oh? Oh, come now. You think I don't know my own limits? Still, I appreciate your concern. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
Yeah.
I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
True. Very true. Meanwhile, at Tertium.
Thank you, miss. Thank you. This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
I mean, technically you haven't with Alphino, but...
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
Oh. Just walks away. Okay,
No,
didn't
not at
just
all.
walk away.
On the contrary, it makes sense.
Oh.
When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along? I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them. Never had a dumpling? It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, all right? I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Oh, Eulus, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Uh-oh. Wow. I want the money. was out on patrol, so if he's back early, then... Well, shouldn't you see what's wrong? It seems urgent. I got a bad feeling about this. Where is Justinian? An unforeseen bargain. This distressed soldier has ill tidings to share with you. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Y'shtola and the others? Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obliged to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the boost I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let's go and find Y'shtola and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Garlemald can't catch a break! Oh god, here we go. Come, we need to find our comrades. Tertium will be fine. Jules and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft, where our friends and the engineers should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared to fight. I'm ready. Don't you worry. How about you, Shent? Upon departing Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again for the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests... Let's not. I don't have a whole lot of time left. So instead, I think... Dominant Enclave. There we go. We can give our silver pieces here. Not gonna lie though, I don't know where I'm going. Oh god, and there's the frickin' card game. Hooray! Love that. Ah, the baskets. I can only put so much in here too, right? On behalf of the Zenkai Shent, I thank you for your support. Yo, no worries. As I am sure you are aware, the southern portion of the yard under Master Suranuki's supervision is coming along quite well. Moreover, construction of the buildings adjacent to my office have begun. Several of these buildings have been designated for the production of traditional Doman arts and crafts, including paper. You may recall the gentleman we met in the stall the other day, Master Araragi. He'll be overseeing matters there. to think of it, perhaps you should go and introduce yourself to him. I know not if you have spoken with him since, but given the circumstances of that first meeting, he may not remember you. Okay, I assume it's gonna be this here. Shent, was it? Forgive me. During our brief encounter at the stalls, I neglected to introduce myself properly. I am Araki, a papermaker by trade. 'Tis all I have ever known in my altogether too long life. Greeting, Master Araki. Construction of your paper mill is proceeding as planned, I trust. More or less, aye. Though it has not escaped my notice that progress on the ironmonger's workshop is outpacing mine. 1,000 pardons, Master Araki. You may be assured that the Shizun Kai has not chosen to favor either one of your proposals over the other. I know that full well, child. Save your apologies. I but give voice to my frustration at falling behind the old goat. If Mr. Tsurunuki has wronged or offended you in some fashion, perhaps the Shizun Kai could arbitrate? No. There is no need for anything so dramatic. We have a long and storied history, he and I. Though our paths diverged long ago, we are peers, masters of our respective trades. Yet every time we cross paths, I cannot help but see him as the reckless apprentice he once was. He brings out the worst in me. But never mind that. You wish to know of our progress, yes? As you can see, all is on schedule. Your contributions have helped us to come far indeed. Though it will be some time before we can begin producing paper as before. Rest assured that the day will come before you know it. The quality will surpass all expectations. For centuries, Doman paper has been coveted the world over, and with good reason. The fibers of the kozo, a variety of our western mulberry, I believe, and the waters of the One River combine to create a product like none other. Each sheet is produced one at a time with a technique unchanged since antiquity. Though relatively quick, the process takes years to master, yet the effort is well worth it. Doman paper was prized for both its durability and its beauty, so much so that merchants would bicker and squabble and strive to outbid one another. So certain they were that they could still turn a profit. Indeed, it was arguably our most successful export. Call me willing, it will be again. Which reminds me, Kozakura, my dear, I trust you have given thought to whom we might sell our paper once production has commenced in earnest. While I am aware of our agreements with the Jalia traders and the Confederacy, I doubt very much that these parties will put much store by our product. We have made inquiries, but have yet to receive any replies. But you needn't worry about such things. We'll see to the mercantile matters. You and your workers should devote your energies to building the mill. Have no doubt that we are. I mislike losing to my iron-headed competitor. The road ahead is long, but I pray you will continue to walk it with us. Heck yeah. Construction of the yard is proceeding apace, and Kozakura is confident that the Shizun Kai will be found a wholesale trader willing to purchase paper by the time Aragi's mill is ready to begin production. As you continue to contribute to the Shizun Kai in the reconstruction effort, what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Ready to give more. Let's repair all my stuff. Thank you. Boop. And a boop. behalf of the Shenzhen-kai Shen, thank you for your support. Yeah. Much progress has been made on the yard owing to Master Tsurunuki's guidance. I have no doubt he would enjoy telling you of his triumphs. As it happens, I expect I will soon have wonderful news to deliver to him as well. Should be glad if you're present for it. Afraid I can't accept donations at this time. A runner should be arriving for me any moment. In the meantime, perhaps you could go and speak with Master Tsurunuki. I will join you anon. Again, we are graced by the warrior's presence, to whom we owe so much. Look, look. Is it not a thing of beauty, glorious and splendid? Quick as a flash, the carpenters work, putting my smiths to shame. But so be it. More time for them to finally use that which they have built. True. That's a Tsurunuki Shent. By the kami, what sorcery is this? Boy, a Hosen here? But you are for the west, on Lady Yugiri's boat. Yours is shores, aye. There we remain for some time, but we are returned at last, Master Tsurunuki. All of us. All the refugees who left Revenant's Toll safely arrived not long ago. They are resting from their long journey at present, but you should see them out and about soon enough. Thank you again for helping to secure their passage home. This day has been far too long in coming, and were it not for you, I fear we would still be waiting. I'm told you have contributed much to the restoration of the Enclave as well. Truly, my friend, your generosity knows no bounds. Once we have regained our strength, we too shall join the reconstruction. Fire in the belly as always, boy, but you and yours need homes. Beds upon which to lay down and rest, and I see you sleeping in the streets. Take what you need from my materials, Kozukura, and have housing built for our brothers and sisters. It must be done. Yes, of course. As you wish, Master Tsurunuki. I will consult with the Shenzhen-kai and make the necessary arrangements. Is it not wonderful, Shent, for our people... how our people care for one another? Construction of the yard is proceeding apace, with resources have been diverted to providing housing for the returned refugees. All are in agreement that it is for the best. As you continue to contribute to the Shenzhen-kai and the reconstruction effort, what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? On behalf of the Shenzhen-kai Shen, I thank you for your support. Yeah. I am pleased to inform you that we have made great strides in our efforts to rebuild the Enclave. Oh yeah? Ah. We're getting there. We got the bones. Owing to the many contributions, the art has been further developed. As we continue to contribute to the Shenzhen-kai and the reconstruction effort, what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Words cannot express how grateful we are to you, Shent. Yo. As you may recall, Master Suranuki bade us reallocate resources to the construction of housing for the recently returned refugees. Though they are not yet finished, progress has been most swift, and soon we shall be able to give our brothers and sisters a proper welcome home. Some improvements have also been made to the buildings behind me. Master Aragi can tell you more if you like. Maybe, but, alright. I do need to take off one more. There we go. Alright. For when we get back, I can throw that in and then we'll be fine. Oh. Well met, my friend. Well met. Still not much, I know. A ship in dry dock only beginning to take shape. Yet when I look on it, I feel a stirring in my breast. You wonder as to the purpose of yonder building? It is to serve as a storefront. Of late, the Enclave has seen increased traffic. Visitors from near and far. We cannot afford to give them anything less than the best impressions, and so I thought to sell decorations and other colorful papercraft. Perchance you are familiar with Kazagu? Yes, there's a word you know. There's a word you know for it. Pinwheels. Miniature windmills made of paper, yes? As the wind blows, the little wheels spin. A simple child's pleasure. To look on one held in the hand, perhaps, but the sight of many arranged is a rather more grand spectacle. Still, I expect little profit will come from sales to what few customers we receive here. Wholesale traders remain the key to our success. The other day, Kazakura told me that they had a promising lead, but she has yet to give me further details. I cannot help but wonder what sort of individual or concern they are. Master Aragi! Shent! I have a mind to speak with you both. I have news regarding a concern willing to purchase our paper wholesale. Do you know? We were just discussing that very subject. I know not if you're aware, but we were contacted by the Shenzhen Kai before we left Eorzea, and on their behalf explored various avenues by which we might sell papercraft to the merchants of the West. Though, through an intermediary, we contacted several trading concerns. One rather large and highly successful company expressed an interest in entering into an arrangement. I can say with some confidence that they will do their utmost to ensure that we all profit. Well, such wonderful news. Though I must ask, what is the company in question? If it is as successful as you say, perhaps our Eorzean patron knows it. Rowena's House of Splendors. Surely nothing bad will come of this. Surely. By the Kami, do not tell me she holds power over you too. What dark secrets could the Warrior of Light be so desperate to conceal? In any event, her reputation notwithstanding, it is better to have such a ruthless merchant as an ally rather than a foe, is it not? And we'll fight more fervently on our behalf. I pray. I suspect there's a story I'm not being told. Regardless, we have found a partner, and this is a positive development, yes? Then we shall resume our labors and strive to complete our paper mill as soon as possible. Back to work, everyone! Construction of the yard is proceeding apace, and the Shinsenkai is prepared to enter into a contract with the Rowena's House of Splendors, from which Doma will surely profit. Surely. So you continue to contribute to the Shinsenkai and the reconstruction effort. In what other ways might the Doman Enclave grow and change? Then we have one more piece to put in there. Boop. Oh. You are too kind. Your donation has brought us to the limit of our weekly budget, so I must refuse any additional contributions until our coffers have been replenished. Thank you. Weekly budget has been revised every Tuesday at 3 a.m. Earth time. Alright. Good stuff. Teleport back, and we'll call it there. That kind of worked out. All right, cool. We'll get to a better spot, but yeah. Honestly, we did all right. Maybe I shouldn't have played that game of cards, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. You know, I play it because I enjoy it so much. It's a fun game. Anyway. We'll pick this back up next weekend. Not next weekend, but next week. And yeah, we'll see where this goes. We start with another flight. Wonderful. Until then, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody.